My name is Command Shaw, and I was given a list of rules. I don't think they're supposed to be broken. In the quiet depths of our secluded military outpost, I, Commander Alexander Shaw, was known for my steely resolve and unwavering commitment to duty. A veteran of countless battles, I had seen horrors that few could fathom, but nothing could have prepared me for the strange and chilling events that were about to unfold. One moonlit night, a messenger arrived at the outpost bearing a sealed envelope. The messenger was haggard, eyes wide with fear. He handed the envelope to me, his hands trembling. "They said you must follow these rules," the messenger whispered, his voice quivering. Confused, I broke the wax seal and opened the envelope. Inside, I found a list of rules written in an elegant yet unsettling script. Rule 1. Never venture into the forest after dark. Rule 2. Always keep a lit candle by your side at all times. Rule 3. Lock all windows and doors before sunset. Rule 4. Do not speak of the shadows that move in the corner of your vision. Rule 5. Beware the sound of distant laughter. It's closer than you think. Rule 6. When the wind howls, extinguish all flames. Rule 7. If you see a reflection that doesn't mimic your movements, close your eyes. As I read the rules, a shiver ran down my spine. They were utterly bizarre, almost nonsensical, yet an unsettling feeling gnawed at the back of my mind. I dismissed them as an elaborate prank or a product of a tired mind, and yet, I couldn't shake off the unease they had stirred within me. Days turned into weeks, and as I went about my duties, I couldn't help but notice the shadows that seemed to dance at the edge of my vision. I tried to rationalize it as fatigue, but the feeling persisted. I followed the rules half-heartedly, keeping a lit candle by my side and locking the doors each evening. One fateful night, curiosity got the better of me. I decided to venture into the forest after dark, convinced that the rules were nothing more than superstitious nonsense. As I stepped beneath the canopy of trees, the darkness enveloped me like a suffocating embrace. The trees seemed to whisper secrets, and the wind carried eerie whispers that made my skin crawl. Suddenly, a distant laughter echoed through the woods. It was a sound that sent icy tendrils down my spine. I hurriedly lit a candle, but the flame flickered and dimmed as if straining against an invisible force. Panic gripped me, and I stumbled back, my heart racing. As I retreated, the shadows around me seemed to come alive, writhing and twisting in unnatural ways. The laughter grew louder, echoing all around me. With a surge of fear, I realized that I had broken one of the rules, and the consequences were unfolding before my eyes. I turned to run, but something caught my eye, a reflection in a puddle that didn't mimic my movements. Trembling, I closed my eyes as the laughter grew deafening. When I opened them again, I found myself standing in a twisted, nightmarish version of the forest. The trees were gnarled and twisted, and the ground was covered in a layer of frost. Desperation consumed me as I realized I was trapped in a realm of darkness and shadows, a place beyond comprehension. The rules were no longer mere instructions. They were the keys to surviving this otherworldly nightmare. But it was too late. The laughter surrounded me, a cacophony of voices that seemed to come from every direction. As the laughter closed in, my sanity began to unravel. I clung to the remaining shreds of my rationality, desperately trying to remember the rules. I closed my eyes and whispered them to myself, hoping that they would be my salvation. But the laughter grew louder, merging with my own terrified screams. The darkness enveloped me completely, and I was consumed by a maelstrom of shadows and fear. Back at the military outpost, the sealed envelope lay untouched on my desk. Days turned into weeks, and my absence remained a mystery. Some whispered that I had ventured into the forbidden forest, while others dismissed it as mere rumors. And yet, on moonlit nights, when the wind howled and the shadows danced, the outpost was haunted by a distant laughter that sent chills down the spines of those who heard it. And somewhere, lost in the darkness, my tortured soul became a part of the haunting symphony, forever trapped in a realm where the rules of reality were twisted beyond recognition.